Hey guys, I'm Emanuel. I'm 31 and I'm a personal trainer. I have been for 10 years. I have a Bachelor of Sport and Exercise and a background in physiotherapy. I love helping people, so if you're looking to get fit, come and see me. I decided to become a personal trainer when I was about 20 or 21 years of age. I was having a lot of injuries playing soccer. I wasn't fit. I had my own personal trainer at that time. I really enjoyed it. I made a lot of progress. And then I started to help my brother out. He lost about 20 kilos. He was 80 kilos. He was about 18 at the time, sorry. And yeah, he lost a lot of weight. And I started to help other people out. I started to get my certificates done. Once I got that done, I went straight into personal training, and I guess that was it, yeah. Most of my clients are weight loss clients. I also have a lot of clients who are injured clients when they come to me because of my physiotherapy background. But that's not the only clients I work with. I also train clients who are trying to build muscle, post-pregnancy clients, other clients who just want to get fit and get active, that's all. So yeah, a little bit of everything really. My approach to working with clients involves a very holistic approach. I don't like to delve into those 12-week transformations, very fast, very rapid diets and things like that. I like to have things that are gradual but long-lasting. We've all seen someone or met someone who told us they lost a lot of weight or they put on a lot of muscle mass, and then you saw them 6 months later and all that weight that they'd lost, they've put back on. I like to change someone's lifestyle. I want to get to know them. I want to understand exactly what's going on in their life so we can slowly make changes that will last. Yeah, actually, I have a really good story. Back in 2015, I was training at Carlingford Fitness First, and her name's Jackie. It's okay if I use her name. I worked with Jackie for over a year, probably a year and a half. She lost over 20 kilos. I remember at one stage she was holding up like a 20-kilo weight plate because she lost 20 kilos, and she was super excited about that. But more importantly than that, her changes were long-term. 100% long-term. She lost probably like 30 kilos, maybe more over the course of about 5 years because of the practices we put into place, the lifestyle changes that we made. And now she's gone on and she's working in the fitness industry. I feel like she might have lost 40 or 50 kilos. I didn't contribute to that, but I definitely started and helped her with the start of the journey. So I feel like for me, that's awesome to be able to start someone's journey and make such a change in their life and permanent changes. So yeah. Fitness myths, there's a million of them. The most common one, spot reducing fat, by far. The amount of time someone comes into me and says, hey, I want to lose weight, just here, right in their tummy. It's impossible. Unless you get liposuction, it's impossible. Generally, the way we lose weight is very proportionate. So if I've got 30% of fat and I slowly lose that fat and now I'm at 28% fat, I'm going to lose 0.5%, everything is going to be proportionate. Unlike if I just went and trained my bicep for muscle, muscles are different. If I just train biceps, I would grow big biceps. I wouldn't grow big quads. That's how it works. Very common, see it all the time. Okay. Creating personalized workout plans for each individual client. Yeah, look, over the last 10 or so years, it's been not so much of a hit and a miss, but we generally will start slower because you want to start slower with everyone as opposed to too fast. Now you've got an injury and then now we have to do rehab before we can even get back to where we started initially. So at the start, we start really gradually. So we teach you like the technique, we teach you slowly, we teach you how to make that slow progress but without being sore, without getting injured, and making sure that you have the right movement skills, the right technique, so that you can then go and do your own training as well as what you're doing with us. So you won't just have to train with us all the time. Even though that's an option, you would be able to do your training with us and training on your own. So you'd have both together. Oh yeah, one of the biggest challenges of someone who's starting personal training. Yeah, of course. So when they first start, they're not going to be able to train very hard. That's one of the very first things. So a beginner might do 3 or 4 exercises and that's it. They're done, they're tired. Now they're sore for 2 or 3 days. They can probably do that 2 or 3 times a week. A professional can train 5 days a week. They can, instead of doing 3 exercises, they might do 6 exercises. They might do 7 exercises. They're not sore at all. So what that means though for the beginner is because they can only do 3 exercises, they're not going to be making too much progress right at the start from exercise. but maybe from their lifestyle changes. Maybe they're going to KFC every night. Maybe they're eating other fast food every night. Maybe they're eating ice cream before bed. They're the changes and the lifestyle changes that we implement that will help them significantly more than the exercise at the start. Motivated and engaged throughout their training. Yeah, there's a lot of strategies we can use. There's a lot of strategies. Firstly, higher purpose. So, for example, someone who's trying to lose weight for a wedding, once they've had their wedding, it's kind of hard to have purpose after that because they don't really have a goal after that. So we like to have like short-term goals, long-term goals, like what's your goal after the wedding? In terms of like engaged, that's a good question as well. I find that we change the training style up a little bit sometimes as well. So in terms of weight training, for example, sometimes we might be doing 15 reps, sometimes we might be doing 6 reps. It can change variously, and even the exercises. So you won't just come in, you won't do the same exercise every week for 12 weeks. And it makes it a little bit more exciting. Otherwise it gets a little bit boring. So yeah. For someone who struggles with self-discipline in their training, the best thing to look back at is the routine. So if you've already got a routine set, it would be strange to not follow that routine. For example, think about having dinner. If you were to go home today after work and not have dinner and just go straight to bed, that would probably feel weird. You'd probably tell someone tomorrow, oh, I didn't even have dinner. So for example, for someone like me or even my clients, now they're in a routine. So if they didn't go to the gym on a day that they were supposed to go to the gym, they would actually message me and be like, hey, yeah, look, I didn't go to the gym, because that's part of their routine. So for yourself, if you're going to start a routine, the best way to do that is have the smallest amount of things possible that are going to stop you from finishing this routine. So for example, tomorrow morning, you're going to get up and you're going to go to the gym. Okay? Now that should be as simple as that. You get up, you get your gym bag, you get your shoes, and you go to the gym. Now these are some of the things that you have to do backtracked before that. Okay? So at night, you should already have your meals prepared so that they're in your gym bag or they're in the fridge ready to go. You should have your clothes ready, 100%. You're going to shower at the gym. You're not going to wake up. You're not going to shower to get ready to go to the gym. You're going to wake up. You're not going to be showering. You're not going to be getting your food ready. You're not going to be getting your clothes ready. You're literally going to get out of bed, go get your gym bag, go to the gym. So that's just a simple, short version of how you can start building a routine, removing barriers that are going to affect your routine. So yeah, hope that helps. All right, so if you're starting your fitness journey, you should not, and I repeat this, not start your fitness journey unless you're starting it with me, okay? It's all about training with me and me helping you get results, all right? You're done. The first thing that I would say about starting your fitness journey is look at it as a long-term thing, like a lifestyle change. So just like you have dinner 5-7 days a week, every day, you're going to be having a routine that is done for every day. So Tuesday and Thursday is my day of not going to the gym. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my day of going to the gym. So simple things first. They're the days you go. If someone says, hey, I want to hang out on Wednesday, oh, sorry, I'd love to, but Wednesday's my time, my day for going to the gym. Don't try to change anything if possible. You want to have it as structured as possible. That's the number one tip to start. If we go further, we could go further. Then when we start training, we should have a full body split. Recommendations is full body workouts when you start. So that means you'll train upper body and lower body 3 times a week. So the Monday, the Wednesday, and the Friday. And that's another simple thing that we can start with. If I was going to give you one more tip, I would say obviously diet is huge, but don't make any erratic changes. So that's also going to be about making small changes that are long term. So we could have one simple rule like no food after 11 o'clock, just so your body can digest the food that you've had and go to bed. Okay, if you go to bed at 8 o'clock, obviously that's not going to work, but we could just say an hour and a half before you go to bed for the purpose of making this broad and for everybody. So just simple things like that we start to put into place that will also, this third rule obviously goes back to the first rule, which is routine. Okay, so they're all sort of coming together. Oh, yeah. What do I like most about being a gym trainer? It would have to be waking up at 4:30 in the morning to be here at 5 for that first client to say, no, I'm not coming today. That's awesome. I love that feeling. No, just kidding. That doesn't happen because my clients are actually dedicated. That does not happen at all. But the best thing about my job is I get, let's say, so for example, at the moment we've got about 30 to 40 clients that we're managing, okay? And each of those clients, I could genuinely say that I know quite a bit about them and that we're almost like friends in a professional manner, but we're almost like friends. We get to know each other. We have good interactions. Training is fun. And I feel like instead of some people when they go to work, when they finish work, they go home and they're tired, they're buggered. When I finish work, I have more energy because I've had so much fun. It's like hanging out with my friends for the day. But at the same time, we're getting results. We're either losing weight if that's what we're trying to do, or we're building muscle, or we're getting back to sport. And at the end of the day, I feel great. Like, it always feels amazing for me, and obviously the client at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I really enjoy. And definitely not 4 a.m. wake ups. So no. And we don't do 4 a.m. wake ups, just so you know. We start at 7 a.m.